Hi guys, it's Squirrel and Keralis back with another multiplayer Eurotruck video. Keralis?
Hello everybody, and we're back. We're in Poland, once again everybody.
Why are we back in Poland?
Because we are supporting the Scottish people.
That makes perfect sense. But we are sporting, I've noticed we've both got a Scottish flag going on here. And it does look fantastic.
Amazing. I'm so sorry, Scottish people. You're still a part of UK, I guess.
Apparently they are.
William Wallace tried, but he failed tremendously. Feel sorry for you people. No, it's cool, right? And where were you going, by the way?
I think we're going a long way. We're going to French
map.
France is where we're going.
We're in Poznan. We picked up this trailer in Łódź, and then we made a derpy mistake going all the way to Poznan. Well, not really. We were supposed to meet up at this little gas station, or I mean this little toll booth outside Łódź, but Squirrel drove all the way to this gas station, which we ended up in Poznan.
Yeah, I mean, there was a good reason behind it. You know, I wanted to change to the Scottish flag, and I thought we'd all look wonderfully coordinated, and I think we do. Your trailer, right? So you got like blue bits. It says Stokes on mine, but apparently on your screen it says something else.
Mine says AKLW.
But it's got blue stuff in it, yeah?
Yeah, it's a white and blue trailer with LKV written
So,
on it.
what does my trailer look like on your screen?
Blue containers.
Right, okay, so it's the same, that's fine. And of course the blue and the blue Scottish flag, it all looks rather pretty, I think.
Dude, we look like a real tracking company, but let's get this show on the road.
I think we better.
In this episode, we got some topics from everybody, right? Because we asked people in the previous episode to write down some topics for us, and they did. And also, we got handlers as well. Get to handle things. You're gonna be called Rubber Nuts.
Rubber nuts. Is
Yes.
that what I'm called? Rubber nuts.
Rubber Nuts is your handle. And for me, you know what they picked? Rusty trombone.
God. So wait a second. So we could have gone for anything, but the CB names we've gone for are Rubber Nuts and Rusty Trombone.
Yep.
I don't know what that says about us at all, but
I have no idea, but let's get going then. You gonna take the lead or me gonna take the lead?
I think you should go first this time.
Are you sure?
Yeah, and I'll crash into the back of you instead.
Don't. Question is, Paul, if we crash into each other on the trailers, right? If people do that, does it break the trailer as well?
Yeah, I think so. I think it's trailer damage. If somebody hits you, you're going to get trailer damage, and they're going to get truck damage. But yeah, I think they get a fine, don't they?
Because I mean, previously I hit your trailer, right? You hit my trailer, and I got excellent anyhow. On the trip itself. So I mean, I don't know how it works.
I've kind of noticed it's a bit random, to be honest. I mean, I've had AI cars hit the back of me, and then I've got there and it'll say excellent, and at other times I've never felt a thing, and I've got there and it'll say terrible.
Terrible, you suck at this game. Please stop playing.
Yeah.
We don't trust you as a delivery company.
So I can't work it out. It seems to be fairly inconsistent. But I'll tell you what, right now you're not lagging, you're not jumping around, you're pretty smooth on my screen.
My frame rate is a little bit terrible, but I think it's something to do with the towns. I'm not gonna lie. I think the towns are... Not that it's crowded, let me see here. In the town here we got like 8 people?
Yeah. What have we got? Gabitsu.
I shit you not, in front of me there's an AI pedestrian.
What?
That's the first in ages.
I don't see this person.
They're so rare.
It's only for you, Keralis. I don't see them.
He or she just walked on the right of us. Or right on that street.
She's a ghost. Have you ever seen that? What's that film with Bruce Willis where he's actually dead and he doesn't know it? You seen that one?
Pedestrian. Sorry, pedestrians. But all over the place, dude.
I'm not seeing any.
5 pedestrians.
No, there's none on my screen. I've got this theory that you're actually dead now and you're seeing ghosts, and I can't see them.
I got 2 more on my right. There we go. Hello.
Oh, there's one. No, I got that one. I'll let you off. Was it a woman in an orange dress or a pink dress or something?
I didn't really pay any attention, but yeah, I think so.
Dude, you can't miss a woman in a pink dress.
Well, it's a bit blocky, choppy woman in yeah. Okay. Now this turns kind of weird, I guess.
I'm trying to catch you up now.
Oops, green.
What's that? Is it traffic lights? Oh, crikey.
Uh-huh.
Oh, they're red for me. Did you jump the lights?
I just passed on yellow.
Oh.
I mean, I can't stop a big rig like this now, can I? I mean, people
that's
don't
true.
understand. I mean, the stopping distance on this bad boy, and it's filled with electronics or something.
That's like PlayStations and Xboxes and stuff in the back of that.
Yeah, imagine those kids in France. They're waiting for this.
Do you know what I've got? I've got Jack Daniels in the back of mine.
For real, you got alcohol.
Yeah, I got 25 tons of beverages, which I'm taking to mean Jack Daniels. I don't. It's not Diet Coke or Pepsi. It's definitely Jack Daniels in the back.
It would be pretty amazing if it's actually said Jack Daniels or something.
That'd be so cool if you could do, run alcohol and stuff, and if the police stopped you, like if you could take bootleg trailers through the port and randomly get stopped by the port authorities. Get done for smuggling.
That would be amazing. You know what? I'm actually outside Poznan now. I don't know if are you moving now?
I'm still at lights. I've just gone to green.
So what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna pull out here because I got those toolbots boots just in front of me. So I'm just gonna pull
Okay.
to the side here. I'm just gonna wait for you on the parking lot, alright? Because this is a convoy. I can't leave my wingman behind.
It's a two-man convoy.
Yeah.
If you ever watch Top Gun, you never leave your wingman.
Never. Never. Rusty nuts.
Rubber nuts.
I'm rubber nuts. I'm Rusty Trombone.
You're the rusty one. I'm the rubber one. Don't get that mixed up. I don't want rusty nuts and rubber trombone. That's not right.
I'm just parking here next to this guy.
I'm just getting onto the slip road now.
Everything is fine. I got my friend here. There we go. My truck is absolutely amazing looking.
I'm really pleased with it, actually. Must admit. The Scottish flag on the Scanias. I'd tell you what, as well, the Irish flag looks really nice, doesn't it? Have you seen the Irish flag?
Yep, I saw them and they look amazing. As well, guys, we just bought some DLCs and what was it? The Irish one, the UK one, and the Scottish one were for like 9 pence or something?
Yeah, it was some stupid price.
So cheap.
It was
buddy.
Pennies.
Oh, he just went. Oh.
I'm coming up to the toll booth.
Okay, I'm just waiting here on your right side when you get out of here. What is the top? We got some topics from people, right? So, what's the topics? Should we start doing the topics?
Let me just catch up with you. I'm just coming up to. Are you on the other side of the toll booth?
Yep.
Okay.
I'm on a parking lot. Just waiting
I see
next to this guy. Dude, there's something. You know what? A lot of my Polish drivers, when I worked in a logistics company before, they loved the Renault Magnum. And
they loved the Renault Magnum.
Yeah, they loved it.
How dare they?
I mean, I have no idea because it seems to be. It looks pretty boss. Don't get me wrong. It's a beautiful truck, kinda. But the whole thing just moves about. I think it's gonna take a while to get used to. Hey, buddy.
I'm right behind you.
All right, so you get going.
Let's do this. We've got a long way.
Oh yeah, boy. Oh boy. Let me see.
It's 6:30 a.m. and we've got some Jack Daniels and some PlayStations to deliver.
To the kids.
Yeah, to the kids.
To the kids in France.
Those French kids, they know how to game.
Jack Daniels and Xboxes and PlayStations. Hey, buddy. Also, what we got, we bought the... What was it called? The cargo expansion.
Was it high power DLC?
High power DLC, and we didn't really get any trailers of it yet. I don't know how it works, because in the previous episode, as people remember, we met up with a guy somewhere about on the roads. He had an empty trailer, and we were like, "Hey, what you carrying? Nothing." And then some people told us in the comment sections that it's actually from the high power DLC, but we couldn't pick a trailer. I mean, it's got like boats and helicopters and everything on it.
Yeah, I mean, we bought it, but I mean, we went through the job market, didn't we? And I couldn't see anything there, so I don't know how the job market works in multiplayer. I know that if that was single player, I'd probably just go to sleep a couple of times, and lo and behold, I'd start to see it. But in multiplayer, no idea. How do we even get that to flush through?
I have no idea. No idea.
You're pulling away from me, bro. I've got 25 tons behind me. My Jack Daniels weighs quite a bit.
Oh. Sorry, I'm slowing down. I'm doing 60 on
Your
the
PlayStations, they weigh nothing.
My Xboxes. I'm an Xbox person. Honestly, I kind of regret buying the Xbox at this point.
What, the Xbox One?
Yeah, you know what? I've always had an Xbox. I had an old Xbox, the first Xbox, and I had the 360 in like different versions and stuff, and I always liked it. But now when I bought the Xbox One, I bought it like really early when it was launched, and I bought like a UK version because in Sweden it took 1 year for them to launch.
Oh, yeah, I heard
One.
about that. I couldn't believe that.
Crazy. But when I bought it, there was no games for it, and it was like it just stood there for half a year doing nothing. I mean, it was like 10 games tops.
Yeah, I think I got the day one version. I think I got Rise, Son of Rome, and it came bundled with FIFA, which I don't really play. And I got that the zombie one. What was it called?
Dead Rising.
Dead Rising. Yeah, I got that as well. I played Rise, Son of Rome all the way through. Wasn't very long, but
how was it? Because it looks amazing.
It looks amazing. The problem with the game when you play it is that it's kind of on rails a little bit. Some of the combat's kind of fun, that you have some of the fights, but the story and you don't get any choices about where you go, and it is literally on rails. Follow the story through to the end, and then you're done. But some of the combat's fun, and the graphics, the visuals are very nice. Decent launch game, but I wouldn't want to go out and pay full price for that game.
No, the only games I got is FIFA because it was bundled as well. I got Forza. Amazing.
Yeah, I got Forza. Forza's awesome.
And I got a couple more, like Valiant Hearts. It was a really cool game. It's kind of a mini game, but or like a small game, which I downloaded and bought a couple of weeks ago, and it's pretty nice. It's like a World War I game in the trench wars.
Is that with a dog or something? Is that the Valiant Hearts one? There's a dog in it?
Yeah, it's a dog as
Yeah.
well. Yeah, it's a dog and stuff. And Watch Dogs I got on the Xbox One as well. I haven't really played that much. I played it on PC.
Watch Dogs is a disappointment.
You know what? We went to the Ubisoft event launch in Paris with Ubisoft. And first, you know what? We just had to play it on a PS4. So we really prayed that the PC version would have better graphics.
Yeah. Didn't they dumb it down, didn't they?
Nerfed. Yeah, they nerfed it just because of the next gen consoles, which are really not next gen.
Yeah, that is. Yeah, the marketing people are just throwing money at the problem and making people dumb down the PC so they can shift consoles.
But I'm not gonna lie. I mean, Watch Dogs, it has so much potential. It's an amazing game. There's so much going on. It's a beautiful game. It looks really beautiful when you can unlock stuff. There's so much interaction which is going on, like people talking about different subjects all over the place. But it just felt the story mode was like, it just do the same thing over and over again. So I played it through on the channel. I mean, I did a let's play of it and I completed the game. But it kind of was like do this, do that, do this, do that, the same thing over and over again.
It's not challenging though, is it? I mean, I think people were expecting a hacking game to have, certain elements of difficulty and hacking, and to hack really cool stuff. You'd have to earn it effectively, but you can be driving along, you press a button and it'll just instantly hack the traffic lights in front of you. Or if you've got to hack into a building, you kind of you look out one camera and it almost points to the next camera, and you jump to that and then it points to the next one. You're like, this isn't difficult, you're just guiding me into this hacking process. And that, I think, was what disappointed people the most, the fact that it just wasn't a challenge.
Like, I mean, puzzles in the game, I mean, I did everything on camera basically because I did a let's play of it, and I mean, I kind of expected those puzzles to be really, really hard and tough, but I completed every single one on camera without any cuts almost. It was like, hey, it took like a minute per puzzle, like the hardest ones, and it was like, hey.
Yes, that's like a 5-year-old territory, isn't it?
Yeah, but nevertheless, I enjoyed it, but it was not a Grand Theft Auto game, where storyline is just mind-blowing, it's kind of like, you get close to the persons in the game, if you know what I mean, like, you kind of get into their lives, even though it's a game, you kind of get one with the person you play with. I had no attachments to Watch Dogs characters whatsoever.
No. Do you play GTA at all?
I did complete the last one, yeah.
Right, so...
And the previous one, yeah.
I know what you mean. I've done pretty much... I think the original GTA I didn't play, but pretty much from GTA 3, I think, onwards. I played Old Vegas and Vice City and 4, and obviously 5 has come out, or is coming out on the Xbox One and PS4.
Yep, I got it on 360.
And then, so they're bringing it out on next-gen console, and then, yet again, PC has to wait even longer And but they say they're not going to dumb down the graphics. They say they need extra time on PC to how did they phrase it?
Better, hopefully.
To make it better, which I just don't believe that. I don't believe for 1 minute that the PC version couldn't be ready now.
No, but you know what? I just don't want it to be that disappointment where it's kind of like a console port straight away, where the controls feel like all awkward. Hopefully, it's not gonna be like that. Because I'm still gonna play it on the PC, even though I've already completed the game on the Xbox.
I think because on PC, obviously, I mean, some people who are quite sort of bitter about it say it's because Rockstar Games hates the modding community. And because obviously on PC there's quite a big modding community, they don't want to bring it out on PC because then the modders will get hold of it, create amazing mods, and by the time they shift it out onto next gen console, people won't really want to buy it because they'll be comparing it to the PC version and all the mods available and the fact that the graphics are better and all the rest of it. And I think it's pure marketing ploy to release it on the console first, but I wish they'd just come out and say that's why we're doing it and not we're doing it on PC last because we need more time. I can't buy that story.
Nah, that's kind of like bullshit story, I guess. But you know what? Like, I mean, the mods for Grand Theft Auto 4, for example. I mean, have you tried a police mod? Like you kind of go into the police agent thing and you kind of arrest people, drive behind people, take people for speeding.
I have not, no.
That is so well made. You should try it out.
I think when it comes out on PC, I definitely will. And if you're getting it on PC, then
I'm gonna get it on PC.
We'll try out a couple of mods.
I'm gonna get it on PC.
I do enjoy GTA. It's great fun.
It is like still. I think San Andreas is my favorite of them all.
Is San Andreas your favorite? I was literally gonna ask you then which is your favorite in the series, and for me it's Vice City. And I think the reason it's Vice City for me is because of the whole kind of 80s setting, the 80s music. It's very Miami Vice. It's very
it's like a bit like
driving down the sunset. I love that whole setting, and obviously the radio that you listen to when you jump in a car and the radios are on. That's one of the best parts of GTA, is the music that they put in, and then the kind of piss take radio stations they have with their fake adverts. I just love it. It cracks me up.
It's pretty awesome. I mean, no, I like San Andreas just because of the fact that you can buy properties, go to the casino. I mean, I have no idea why they didn't include that in Grand Theft Auto 5. It blows me. I mean, that was such a big part for me in San Andreas. Just going to the casino, chill about, play some blackjack or something. It's kind of derpy part of the game, but it kind of does something. It's kind of fun to do.
Did you actually make any money doing that? Yeah, I mean, can you make serious money doing it? Because it's not really a road I went down.
Well, not maybe serious. Well, I didn't really do that much, so I got serious money. But I just enjoyed the fact that it was available to the player to do that and just buy properties, and as well having like a car dealership and stuff, just to earn money from it. I mean, stuff like that. It's kind of like, it's amazing. And
yeah.
Grand Theft Auto 5. Amazing story, amazing characters. No casino.
No casino. Did they bring the whole concept of the gym in? Where your character might get fat, and you have to go down the gym and work out.
It's gone.
It's gone.
5. Yeah, it's gone. They got a yoga practice session.
Is that so that you can see women in leotards or something?
Well, not really, but I'm not going to spoil it for you, alright? Because that's a part of the story as well. So I'm not going to spoil it for you because you're going to play the story mode. But it's a part of the story. It's story mode, and you got yoga, I guess. I didn't think you got gyms. You can play golf. I think it was tennis.
You can play tennis.
Golf course. Yeah, you can go play tennis.
You should be able to land a helicopter on the golf course and play golf. I think that's what is so awesome about GTA. Is the kind of do what you want aspect about the game. Just play it how you want, and they hide so many things in it. The BMX racing bikes, and you can pick up. You used to be able to pick up ambulances and taxis and fire engines and stuff, and do all like mini missions. Do you remember all that in Vice City?
I do remember that. It was in Grand Theft Auto 4 as well. I can't remember if they had it in Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, the taxi missions was pretty sweet. Just driving passengers to its destination.
Yeah.
Doing some fire missions. I mean, that is something really awesome, which they should.
It's so inventive.
Spend more time. Oh yeah, it is, and it kind of catches the player as well. And I don't know, it's something special. But I mean, there's so much possibilities in Grand Theft Auto 5. I mean, if they could just unlock some stuff like people having like businesses, just like kind of a real life simulator, I guess.
Yeah.
That would be something really special. How far? By the way, how far behind are you at this point?
You're just on the horizon, turning a bend. You're about
I'm
700-800 meters, I reckon.
I'm gonna slow down a bit just to catch up.
You definitely have a 90k speed limit, don't you? Because I'm flat out here. I think somebody put nitrous in your truck, I think.
Let's do like this. I'm gonna park here, and I'm gonna park. I'm gonna do a drive-by here. You take the lead.
Okay,
because I mean, it's not a convoy if my wingman is like miles behind.
Here we go. I'm.
Okay, you coming? You coming?
I'll go middle lane, and you can pull out. There you go. Come on. There we go. Wee.
Coming. I got 8 tons, so you know what? I'm gonna be catching up to you anytime soon. You
probably will.
I just love how you change your name each mission.
I do. Just to avoid any detection. So the amazing thing is, what we've just been talking about, right, was actually the very first subscriber question that I pulled out of the comments, and it was a question from a guy called Kieran Wetham, and he said, you talk about the games you like. He wanted us to just talk about some of the games you like, and without reading that question, somehow we ended up talking about the games that we like. Yeah, Grand Theft Auto is an amazing game. I also play a lot of simulator games. I mean, I have no idea how much time I spent in SimCity back in the days. Oh, SimCity used to be very enjoyable. Did you ever play Transport Tycoon? I loved that game. Oh, it's one of the best games. I watched a stream not long ago with the open what's it called? OpenTTD. Yeah, OpenTTD. That's it. But you know, I mean, today the market is still huge for games like that, and I kind of wish they kind of made a game like that with better graphics. It would sell. I mean, I would buy it straight away. I wouldn't even think about it. I think the closest thing I can think of is a game called Cities in Motion, but I've never played it. I did play it. I talked to Paradox and they sent some keys over to me and tried it out. It's pretty fun, but it's still not the same thing. I think it's like mostly controlled around buses. It's kind of transporting people mostly in Cities in Motion, I guess. Right. Like buses, train lanes, airport and whatnot. Just transporting people. But here was, you know, just the whole aspect of having like a track company. Yeah. I tell you what. Goods. Before, I think it was before Transport Tycoon, I used to enjoy Railroad Tycoon, and I remember the game, it originally started 2D and eventually it went into that kind of isometric 3D that Transport Tycoon has. But it was just purely Railroad Tycoon, and you had these AI companies that would compete against you. They just built the most ridiculous rail tracks. Like they'd have loops in them, and they'd build it right across your roads or your rail track, and then you couldn't remove your track anymore. It was complete trolling, but it was still infinitely enjoyable as a game. You used to start off in like something like 1839 or something with a crummy Stephenson's rocket steam engine, and you'd get, by the time you got to the end of the game in 2030 or something like that, you'd be on maglev trains, and you'd have just the whole thing was just, you could play this game through like 150 years or something, and it was amazing enjoyment. The problem is that the AI would either completely trounce you, or if you managed to get yourself built up enough, you'd just wipe the floor with them, because the end game just wasn't there. It just didn't know how to compete in the end game. But apart from that, it was tremendous fun, and you can have, you know, beautiful trains and junctions and signalling that you have to put in. It was just like making your own train set, basically. It's like, you know, games like that, I mean, that's pure enjoyment. I mean, I've played so many of them, like Theme Hospital, Theme Park, Rollercoaster Tycoon. It's just, you know, that's kind of like, it's such an open sandbox game where you can just do whatever you want with the things you get, and it's just pure enjoyment. I never played Theme Hospital. I think I had it, but I never really got into it. What exactly was the point of Theme Hospital? Pure patience. So it's like you had a hospital, and then they'd kind of just come in with various ailments, and you'd have to cure them. Oh yeah, they had like huge blown up heads and stuff. I mean, it was amazing. You kind of start off with like depends what you do. There's like a sandbox aspect of it, and there's like a mission aspect. But you start off in a hospital, and then you have to like build like operation halls and just invest in equipment and cure patients, build like a reception desks and toilets and like restroom facilities and everything. It was just, you know, I love games like that. You just spend hours and hours. The only thing I've been thinking of,
is actually to bring back SimCity on my channel, the latest one, because there's actually mods now which unlocks a large area. Like you can, because you are really limited to a region in the latest SimCity game. It was so small you couldn't build. You know how like back in the days you cannot build like a, okay, this is a city center, then we built some suburbs and stuff like that, an industry area.
Yeah.
Here it was all focused around a small plot where you build parts of it and then you trade with other regions. And I you know what? Yeah, it's a cool aspect, I guess, but I did not enjoy that whatsoever, because you build a suburb and okay, the map is full. Okay, let's move on. So I think there's a mod at this point where you unlock like the whole region for yourself and you can build wherever you want. So,
wow,
I mean,
so you can build this metropolis basically.
Mm-hmm.
Don't you build don't you build the sewerage and the electricity supply and all that kind of thing now?
You don't.
In SimCity.
They removed that. You build no, they removed stuff like that.
Why did they take that out? I thought they'd left. I thought that was the whole point.
They removed that. Like if you build like a sewer, like treating facility, like you know where you can like water purification plants and whatnot. Everything is connected to the streets you build. So it's like automatically you add a street. Oh, look at that little thing on the side there. All right. So basically, when you build a street, everything is connected to the street. So if you can see the poop floating about, but everything is connected with the streets. You build a street, it's got pipe underneath by default, and it's kind of like, I don't like that. I mean, I remember like 2000, 3000.
I'm gonna pull in here, okay?
Oh yeah, it's episode end, I guess, right?
I think we're at the end of our 30-minute slot.
We've been talking a lot.
There's a ton of stuff. I've not even got past. We just got past the first question.
Damn, we are amazing. No, but they ruined the game a bit. Hopefully they can make it up in the future, but I just don't know if it's too late or not.
Yeah. Oh. I only just stopped in front of that fence.
There we go.
Oh, look at that. That's beautiful. It's beautiful.
Bam.
Lovely Scania Scottish flag trucks.
For the Scottish people, we love you.
For the Scottish people.
Freedom, no. You're stuck with the Queen. I love it.
I'm just looking where we are on the map, and we're just south of Leipzig. How do you say that?
Leipzig.
Leipzig.
You have to have an angry voice when you speak German.
Leipzig.
Leipzig.
And then we've got to go. I reckon the next leg will take us somewhere north of Zurich. Just looking at it, and then after Zurich, we'll go down to Lyon.
This is gonna be a three-parter again.
It's gonna be another three-parter. It's all right. I've got a few questions. We won't run out.
All right, so everybody, thank you so much for watching this episode. Hopefully, you guys enjoyed it. Kind of like the semi-radio show, right? It's kind of like a radio show, I guess.
It's Keralis and Squirrel Radio is what it is.
Rusty trombone.
Rusty trombone and rubber nuts. Dear me.
Best names ever. Don't forget to comment, like, and favorite. And if you're watching my point of view, do check out Squirrel Nuts. There's a link in the description, everybody.
Likewise, if you're watching from my point of view, nip over to Keralis' channel and like, favorite, subscribe. And until episode 2, guys, take care and happy trucking.
See you guys, and bye-bye.